Russell of Hotels going live just for a couple minutes. You guys know how I do it. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Hey, today is Friday, November 15th, and this is Russell of Hotels. You know that hospitality guy, the guy that does the hotel site selection as well as, create brand awareness for hotels and CVBs and DMOs and all that kind of stuff. Well, hey, I do this daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So today is Friday. So here you go, right? So I always say I'm as consistent as can be, and I am consistent, right? So you can say a lot of things about me, but you cannot say that Russell of Hotels is not consistent. So anyway, hey, we're live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. And let me turn on the chat. Let me first put my glasses on. And let me turn on the chat so people can, get their chat on. Or make comments if that's what you want to do. Say, hey, what's going on? There you go. So the chat is on. So feel free, if you're on LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube, go ahead and say, hey, I guess it'll come through. I don't know. Why don't you try it and see? Let's see. But hey, last night I was at it was an open house for the Courtyard by Marriott in Pasadena, Old Town Pasadena. So I don't know. I'm not sure if you know where that is, but it's Old Town Pasadena. Okay. So that's where it was. That's where the event was. And I was there, right? So I was there to check it out because I had not been to that hotel before. The hotel was built in like 2000. I think it was sold maybe once or twice and then renovated like last year. And the hotel looks great. It's in a great location. A lot of people were in there too, not just because of the event that was going on, the open house, but just a lot of people, because I got there early, right? So I get there early so I can kind of feel the hotel, feel that vibe, what's going on. And there was a lot of people in there, and I take it they were from work or maybe they had a meeting there. I take it that's what most of it was. So, but my job is just to kind of check things out and see what's going on and see the flow of business as well as the flow of, employees and taking care of the business that's there. I mean, it's just, I just love it, right? So I'm just there just kind of checking things out. But great hotel, seems to be running real well as well. So, but yeah, so I was there it was kind of a grand reopening too, but it was, they call it an open house. So it was just a good way to, network with some people, see the property if you hadn't seen it before, kind of introduce you to some of the key players, the general manager, director of sales and marketing, some of the sales people, catering people, and some food and beverage people as well, right? So everything is showcased. When you're doing an open house, you're inviting the public there. Even I want to say the ownership group was there as well. So you bring out a lot of those people there, and you got to make sure you show well. The hotel showed well, and it did. They did a great job. So congratulations to Natalie Finzi. Natalie Finzi. Gosh, I can't think of it. Oh my God, no. Natalie Finzi. Okay, so there you go. So she's the director of sales and marketing there. So great job, Natalie, for and great job for inviting me too. So I appreciate that. So this is the step and repeat. Step and repeat. This is outside the door. So if you wanted to take a picture in front of it, like I'm doing right now, you could have done that. I'm not sure if it's there all the time or it was just there for that event. I don't know because it's my first time there. So if I go back next week and it's still there, then I just know that it's there. It's like those Instagrammable moments. So you can go and, let's go do a picture for IG in front of the step and repeat. That's what they call that, a step and repeat. That's what they call that. Some people don't know. They're like, what's the step and repeat? Oh my God, what's he saying? Anyway, so of course I'm there, and I'm there early because I want to make sure I take photos and everything when no one's there. So I want to be able to, so I was walking around, helping myself to whatever. So this is some of the meeting space there. They have about 5,500 square feet of meeting space. And not a big place, but enough for, a smaller group. Maybe you got 15 to 20 people. Maybe you have, 50 people or something like that. I think that would be ideal for a group like that. So there you go. And this daily check-in does not have to be that long, right? So sometimes I can drag them out. But this won't be that long, so don't worry, don't fret. It's not going to be that long. So I just wanted to show a little bit about the hotel. I do have a quick little topic, but it won't take long at all. These check-ins go about 15, 20 minutes at the most. I'm already at 5 minutes. I'm more than halfway done. So bear with me. Everything's gonna be okay. And make your comments if you want to make comments. That's fine. So the blog, and this is the pool, right? This is the pool area. So of course it looks better at night because the light reflecting and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so they have a pool. I didn't get the spa, the jacuzzi. I mean, is on this area over here. I didn't get that because there was somebody in there, and I didn't want to, invade their privacy. They're out there trying to get their jacuzzi on. I wasn't gonna, let me take a picture over there and see what's going. No. No one was in the pool, so that was good. That was perfect, right? So, but anyway, the blog. So everything that I post or everything that I talk about, the topics and things like that I talk about either on the daily check-in, which this is a daily check-in, or the show called On Air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show that everyone's talking about. I just did show number 276 on Tuesday. So if you did not check it out, feel free to go back and check it out. The replay is on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. So feel free to check that out. But any topic that I have from either one of these shows, that will be on my blog. So that's the purpose of the blog. That, and then, all the hotels that I go to, I make sure that I, put the photos or videos or whatever, with the hotels or the destinations, or sometimes even both, on my blog as well. So anything that I do, I'm going to show it. I'm going to talk about it. So there you go. So that's what the blog is for. And how do you get to the blog? Just go russellofhotels.com. That is my website. Go to the blog drop down. You'll see it. Hit that button, bing, and everything just boom, explodes and pops up. It's like there, like, okay, this is what he's talking about. So there you go. But so check out the blog. Check out the blog. And real quick, these are the specifics of the hotel. So 314 guest rooms, 5548 square feet of meeting space. It's built in 2000, like I said earlier. 2023 was their last renovation. That was last year. So everything that you're seeing is brand new, brand spanking new. And of course, it's a Courtyard by Marriott. The full complete name is Courtyard by Marriott. People will say, oh, Courtyard or Courtyard Marriott. It's actually called Courtyard by Marriott. And of course, Courtyard by Marriott is part of a Marriott, brand of family of brands. So, Marriott has about what? Marriott has, 31 brands. Of course, this is one of them. So this is like one of the number 3, I think, 3 or 4 of their brands when in order from when they came up back in the day. I worked with Marriott and the Courtyard brand back in the day, like in the late 80s, right? And they only had full service. They had Courtyard. They may have had Fairfield Inn at that point. So maybe they had like 3 or 4 brands back when I worked with them. Now they got like 31, 32. So go ahead, Mr. Marriott, with your bad self. Do your thing. Do your thing. But I missed something. Okay, let me back up one screen. Okay, on Wednesday, November 20th, 2024, that's coming up Wednesday at 9 o'clock a.m. PST, me and Miss Paula C. invite me to come on to, talking about attracting group bookings, a winning blueprint for hotels. This is going to be live on LinkedIn, so make sure you check that out. It's only a 20-minute show, so, it's not going to take up a lot of your time. I thought it was going to be for like hours, But Paula C said, it's only 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, really? I was like ready to just go, But no, it's 20 minutes. It's going to be on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, the 20th. So make sure you guys check that out. Of course, I'll talk a little bit more about that. I'll make sure I promote it more as we get closer, because we still got a couple of days to go. So what is going on with my thing here? What's going on with my thing? So every time I do one of these daily check-ins or On Air with Russell of Hotels, I have a topic, right, that I talk about. And this is a great topic, right? Because 3 small events to build brand awareness for your hotel. Okay, now I don't know if the intention was to build some brand awareness when they did this open house, when the Natalie and her general manager decided to say, hey, let's do an open house. Why? Because we want to build brand awareness. I don't know if that's the conversation that they had, but this is what they're doing, right? So I just came up with 3 things that you can do, hotels, because we need to do things. If not, well, monthly is kind of too hard to do some things, but let's just say quarterly, right? 4 times a year, you do something to get people in, maybe new people, maybe people that haven't been to your hotel before. It could be some people, maybe they're guests or whatever. They hadn't been in a hotel in a while, but you want to make sure you're reintroducing your hotel to people that you want to be within your community. You know what I mean? So people that, may use your hotel. They may be on the fence about using a hotel. Maybe they use the hotel down the street and they have not been exposed to your hotel yet. This would be a good opportunity for you to get them in the door. Why not? So here are 3 small scale events, and they don't have to be huge, right? That's the thing. They don't have to be big, huge events where we're spending a lot of money and we're feeding everybody. It's not all about that. It's not you want to give them something. A little drink or something to wet their whistle, you know what I mean? So wet their beak, you know what I mean? But you don't want to give them, you're not trying to lose money on this thing. You're not trying to just break the bank. Let's just say that, okay? I mean, yeah, you're going to have to spend some money. You got to spend money to make money, but you don't have to go overboard is what I'm saying. So a lot of these things you can do in-house. Bake some cookies. I mean, whatever. So here are 3 small scale events, including an open house. That's what I went to last night, to build brand awareness and excitement for your hotel. So it not only just build brand awareness, it gets people excited, get that buzz going. Because believe me, the people that they went back to their offices and said, hey, I was at this event at the Courtyard by Marriott in Old Town Pasadena. Oh my God, I drive by there all the time. I've never been there. Is that a nice place? Oh my God, it's so great. It's beautiful. And they did a great job. And I met Natalie. She's a director of sales and marketing. So you need to make sure you give her a call because, we have that group coming up and we want to make sure we can, have meeting space and all that kind of stuff. You should go there and do a tour. I mean, that's just how it can go that way. I'm ad-libbing, I'm acting, so it could go like that. And in fact, that's how a lot of stuff goes but you never know that until you do something like this. So hotels, if you're looking for things to do, do an open house. So anyway, number 1, open house. The purpose, showcase your hotel spaces and amenities to the local community, event planners and businesses. Okay, so all the local businesses right down the street, right next door, make sure you invite those as well, right? Your meeting planners, your hotel site selection people, like myself, right? I got invited, so that's why I'm here to talk about it. I'm here. I survived it, and I'm here to talk about it. I lived to talk about it. I don't know what they say, but yeah. So I was there, and how many people am I telling? I'm telling all kind of people because I'm doing this live, and everybody and their mama that follows me is going to see this video, and they're going to be like, "Oh my God, the Courtyard by Marriott in Old Town Pasadena, that's a great place to have maybe a small gathering or something like that." You never know, right? It's all about brand awareness and creating that excitement. And that's what you want to do. Details: host a casual open house with guided tour of guest rooms. That's what they did. Guest rooms, meeting space, and amenities. Offer light refreshments. That's what they did as well. Music and a themed activity. They had the what is it called? The oh my gosh, what is it called? I want to call the SPC. SPC, is that what it's called? What is the agency that where you can get dogs? Where you can gosh, why can't I think of the name of it? Where you get dogs, you can adopt pets and all that. I can't think of the name of it. I call it the SPC something. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. The organization, the Humane Society. Damn it. There you go. Woo, boy, I just had a brain freeze, something. I don't know. The Humane Society. That's what they had. In fact, they had like 2 or 3 dogs that were there that you can adopt, you can pet while you're there or whatever, but it was all about pets, right? That's what the theme of the open house was. You can meet a new pet, a new friend or whatever. The hotel is pet friendly, just in case you did not know that. So there you go. So that was the theme activity Sometimes they can do like local, wine tasting or dessert bar, maybe in the area, whatever. You can have that. You can include raffles or giveaways such as free night stay or a discounted event package. They actually gave away a room. I didn't win because I'll be talking about it, but I didn't win. But you were able to put your business card or write it down on a piece of paper and put it in a hat for a drawing later. Now, I didn't get called. I didn't get an email, so I assume that I did not win. But that's okay. And the benefits provides potential clients and guests with a first-hand experience of your property, fostering connections and future bookings. Yeah, that's what you want. You want those future bookings. You want people to walk away and say, hey, this is a great time, great event. Hey, great idea having, the Humane Society represented and bringing 3 dogs here. That was great. Oh my God. I've always wanted to adopt a pet, and now that I got information, now I can do that. Maybe I can take this one home right here. You know what I mean? So those are the things that create buzzes. So open house, number 1. Number 2, pop-up culinary experience. What is that? Highlight your hotel's dining and beverage offerings in a fun, interactive way. Yeah, maybe you just you just opened up a new restaurant, or maybe the chef just created a new menu. A new vegan menu. They got a bunch of non-meat eats on there. You want to come try. Oh my God, I heard the Courtyard by Marriott has new non-meat eats menu. Let's go check it out. Russell's going to be there. So yeah, host a small themed tasting event featuring signature dishes or cocktails from your restaurant or bar. Partner with a local brewery, winery, or chocolatier for added appeal. Invite local food influencers and bloggers to promote the event on their channels. Yeah, hello. Get people from the local area, like people that may be, like you said, influencer, blogger, travel, whatever they call themselves. If that's a travel journalist, if they're content creators from the local area that are in LA or maybe Pasadena specific. I'm just using that because I was in Pasadena. That's where this hotel is. So those are things that you can do, right? Like last night, they could have invited these influencers to come in and talk about things and kind of do a takeover. I'm gonna take over their Instagram. You know what I mean? That does happen, right? That is a thing, right? They take over the Instagram and you're getting a lot of their followers that you're kind of educating them on the hotel as well. So, I mean, these are just suggestions. You don't have to do these things. These are just suggestions. And builds excitement around your food and beverage offerings and establishes your property as the go-to destination for unique culinary experiences. Why not? What the heck? If you're coming up with a new menu, you want people to taste it, right? You want that buzz to be created and have them user-generated content, meaning you got people coming here and eating, and they're going to take that information and go and start posting about it. All you did was fed them. Now it takes it to another step, right? So just like me, I got invited to this thing, right? And now all of a sudden I'm here talking about it for the last 18 minutes. I've been talking about the Courtyard by Marriott and what a great time I had at their hotel open house. And now I'm giving examples of what hotels could be doing. So 3 different things. The first one was hotel open house, which I talked about, and I just finished talking about the pop-up culinary experiences. And the last one is community wellness class. What? Oh my goodness. Attract health conscious locals and showcase your property as a wellness friendly space. Okay. Host a yoga or fitness class in a scenic area of your hotel, like the rooftop or the garden, meeting space. Maybe right here in where this fire pit area is. Maybe around the pool. Maybe you can do maybe in the meeting space. But I think outside would be great because people will see it and it creates a buzz. Like, oh my God, does this happen all the time? Oh yeah, we do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Oh my God, I'm here because I'm staying here and I'm normally here. I travel here at least 3 days a week, and I can do it at least once. Okay, there you go. Do you guys run too? Oh yeah, we do a little run around the area as well. Boom, there you go. I mean, it just creates buzz. So let's see. Host a yoga or fitness class in a scenic area of your hotel, i.e. rooftop, meeting space, or garden or patio area like this. Provide participants with branded yoga mats that say Courtyard by Marriott on them. Old Town Pasadena. What? Are you kidding me? And they take them, and maybe they're doing yoga somewhere else, and you start seeing it. Oh my God, where'd you get that yoga mat? Oh, we do a thing in the morning at the Courtyard Marriott. Oh my God, they have meeting space there because I need an event. That's how this stuff happens. You guys don't understand. Let's see. What about bottles of water with your logo on it? Or discount on the spa service if your hotel happens to have a spa. Collaborate with local instructor for added community engagement. I mean, there's so many things that you can be doing. Enhances your hotel's reputation for wellness offerings while engaging with the local community and encouraging repeat business. I mean, that's what it's all about. Those are just 3 things that you can be doing to create brand awareness and some brand excitement, right? So it didn't have to be anything that wouldn't cost you a lot of money, like the wellness class. I mean, you're just having people congregate there and do their yoga. Maybe it's a running club or whatever, and they run around the area, but they just need the place just to stretch, kind of a safe place to stretch or whatever. So why not be that community go-to? It doesn't cost a lot of money to do. You're not putting out a lot of money, but I think the rewards would outweigh anything that you would put out. So there you go. So, man, that was a good thing. And then leverage social media, small newsletters, and local partnerships to promote these events. Capture high-quality photos and videos during the events to share on your platforms, creating long-lasting excitement and visibility for your brand. And that's what it's all about. You want to get that visibility out there. You want to let people know. You want to create that excitement. That's what it's all about. It's all about brand awareness, letting people know that you do exist. How many people didn't know that this hotel, the Courtyard by Marriott in Pasadena, Old Town, how many people knew that it existed? Maybe there's a couple out there, but there's so many people that did not know it existed. So there you go. I mean, that's just what I do. My job is to create brand awareness. And I do hotel site selection too, but creating brand awareness is important. So when I'm at hotels checking out, for my clients, I want to make sure I share with everyone else as well, because everyone else doesn't know or may not know that hotel existed either. Or they may have forgotten about it. Oh yeah, I do remember that hotel. I think they underwent a renovation. I should go check it out. I mean, you just don't know. You just don't know. And once again, this is the guest room, right? So this is one of the guest rooms that they were, that you could tour, that you go in, take a picture. Of course, I was there before anyone else got there, because that's just what I do. I show up early for everything, and I leave early, okay? I eat and leave early. No, I'm joking. So anyway, remember On Air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show. I just did show number 276. Just this past Tuesday, I'm doing show 277 this coming Tuesday, right? So make sure you guys check that out. It's just that live hospitality talk show. It's a traditional podcast too, so meaning audio only. So you don't necessarily have to see me. You can just listen to whatever I have to say. There's some people out there that say I can't run without having Russell of Hotels podcast in my ear. They have the earbuds or earpods on, and they're running and they're listening to me do the show, right? And some people just die by it. I just get these calls and these messages and emails like, oh my God, I just love the content that you create, and it's so great that you do a podcast, and I can just take you on the go. Hey, I'm just telling you what people tell me. But yeah, so make sure if you want to, listen to the podcast only, go to podbean.com. Podbean is similar to a Spotify. Okay. In fact, I still have things on Spotify, but I changed to Podbean about a couple months ago. So it's the same thing. It's just that it's called Podbean and the other one's called Spotify. So please go to podbean.com and just type in the subject line On Air with Russell of Hotels, and then bing, it pops up, and then you can listen to me and you don't have to see me, okay? Or this is an easier way. You can go to russellofhotels.com. That is my website. Scroll over to the drop down for the podcast, hit that button. You'll see all the probably the last 50 that I've done, right? You'll see those, and you can just click on that, whatever episode you want to check out. And then there you go. So you got 2 ways to check me out. If you only want to do the podcast version, if you just want to do the show just like this, you just go to LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook, and you got me. There you go. So once again, any questions at all? And this is a table. This is a table in the lobby, right? So one thing about when and the Marriotts specifically, when they redo their hotels, or I guess what am I trying to say? Marriotts are big on communal space, meaning they want people to gather and to communicate and to network. That's what, if you go to a hotel, you'll see that there's always like tables and chairs together. There's very, very rarely would you just find, one chair sitting in the corner or whatever. No, they want, communal space. They want people to work together. They want people to come in and congregate. And you'll see that they have like working stations where they'll have like plug-ins where you can plug in your phone or your laptop or whatever, because that's what they want. They want you to do that because, if you're happy and it, stay at a Marriott, that's basically what it comes down to. And they don't want you in your room, right? They want you to come down, and there's always a bar or a coffee lounge or whatever. You go and buy something from there and you go and do your work. That's what they want. That's exactly what they want. I mean, that's the vibe, and it's a good vibe. So, and that's what I do. I go to a lot of hotels in general, but I see I see myself going to a lot of Marriotts too, right? Because I know what to expect. I know what I'm going to get. I know there's going to be a place where I can sit and plug in, right? And, and charge my phone and do my work and get that free Wi-Fi. I know there's a place I'm going to do that, right? So I'm going to get that. So once again, this was the Courtyard by Marriott in Old Town Pasadena. I was there last night for open house. Great job, Natalie Finzi Gibson. Okay, so that's who you need to talk to. If you have any questions at all, just call me. Reach out to me, Russell at russellofhotels.com. I can get you in contact with them, so that's not a problem. So you don't have to worry about who it is, but it is Natalie. Natalie is the Director of Sales and Marketing. So any questions at all, email me, Russell at russellofhotels.com. Go to my website, russellofhotels.com. My phone number is there if you want to call me. If you just want to get through all the crap and say, you know what, I don't want to email anybody. I want to call this guy. Well, call me. That's fine. I got like 2 calls today. People, they call me on Facebook. It doesn't matter. They just pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, I got questions regarding this. Say, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? So there you go. So that is it. This normally goes about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm at 27 minutes today. So that's a new record. No, anyway. But anyway, you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to farmer's market tomorrow. I'm going to have fun, right? Oh, the farmer's market, man. What a concept. Who came up with that? You know what I mean? Food maybe you haven't had. Vegetables fresh vegetables, fruit. This one, okay, I go to this one in Playa Vista. And this one purveyor or one farmer or whatever, or this one stall has like, I'm gonna swear it's about 10 different types of peaches, at least 10, maybe more. But you can try all of them. It's like a smorgasbord of peaches, and they slice them all up, and you little toothpicks, and oh my gosh, the best peaches in the world. I'm telling you. So I look forward to it. So we go not every Saturday, but every other Saturday, because I got to get through the stuff that I get. Right, I eat a bunch. I buy a bunch of stuff, and I cook it throughout the weeks for the 2 weeks or whatever. Fresh vegetables, all that stuff. You can't beat it. But I'm looking forward to it. So I don't know what you're looking forward to doing, but have a great weekend, because that's what I'm going to do. All right. So you guys have a great week. Once again, this is the Daily Check-In with Russell of Hotels. I also do On Air with Russell of Hotels. That's every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. But it's the same platforms, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Okay. So that is it. Any questions at all? You know how to do it. Just do it. Just do it. Anyway, that is it, because my singing voice is going, or it's gone. I don't think I ever had one, but maybe I'll try to find it. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and as always, great weekend, and as always, peace.